So I tried waking up at sunrise for the past week, and here are some of the things I got out of it. Number one, I actually really like quiet mornings. There's something so special about the whole world being asleep and still and quiet, and you only see just like the barest little bit of pink in the sky, and you see the sun slowly start to peek its head out. The first day I actually woke up at sunrise for this like challenge or whatever you want to call it. It was in order to drive 2 hours away to this vaccination site to get my second dose, and I remember on the drive there, it slowly got lighter and lighter, and I could see the morning fog blanketing the valleys of the Shenandoah, just driving in and out of these winding Appalachian hills. And it was just so beautiful and peaceful and tranquil and still. It felt much easier to connect to the feeling of clarity and peace and tranquility and stillness within myself. The second thing is that I really liked feeling in control of my time. Doing Zoom is just not the first thing I want to do in the morning. I don't think anybody wants to do Zoom the first thing in the morning. It's awful. And having to wake up earlier was so nice because I could just take my time with getting ready. I could like slowly like roll out of bed. I could like really get into the nooks and crannies when brushing my teeth. I could like take the time to meditate for like a solid like 20 minutes sometimes, which is like crazy. And like make myself a nice breakfast and just go about my morning with ease. I really enjoyed feeling like I am in control of my life. I am choosing to do these things because they make me feel good, not because I'm doing them for other people. And that kind of prioritization of what I want over what I have to do for others or have to do for school I felt very, very grounding, and it helps me feel more in tune with myself and more aligned. The third thing I got out of this is that purpose is more important than some arbitrary alarm that I set. So, you know what? I'll admit it, I didn't wake up at sunrise every single day of the week. Sue me, okay? Sue me. Sometimes I stayed up late watching a really cool interview on YouTube, something that I found genuinely enjoyable. Sometimes I stayed up late, like hanging out with friends and having meaningful social connections. Sue me for enjoying my life in the wee evening hours of the day, you know? And I don't want to deny myself those joys. Those things are just as important as, you know, spending time alone in the morning and enjoying that time with myself. And so the purpose of waking up early and trying to wake up earlier is to take care of myself, right? I tried to wake up earlier so that I could feel better, like physically, mentally, emotionally. And if waking up earlier at like some arbitrary time is not making me feel better physically, mentally, emotionally, like trying to force myself out of bed when I need more sleep, if that doesn't serve the actual purpose of trying to wake up early, then, you know, it defeats the purpose. The fourth thing that I learned is that it is, oh boy, is it harder to sleep early than it is to wake up early. You know, if I need to wake up early, I know I can just drag myself out of bed, you know, and then just make some coffee, like put on the kettle, pour in some instant coffee, you know, chug that down, and I'll feel good to go. To sleep early, that actually takes discipline, which is hard. I have to actively make a choice to stop whatever fun thing I'm doing online and to prioritize my sleep. So that is definitely something I still need to work on. This segues into my fifth point, which is that when I do manage to sleep early and to prioritize that, it's like a feedback loop. On the days when I do choose to sleep early and prioritize that, it sets me, I feel like I'm setting myself up for success. I make the decision to get enough rest, and then when I wake up in the morning and get up out of bed, that's me choosing again to take care of myself, because I know, like, okay, if I get up out of bed early, I'll be able to enjoy the beautiful morning and the view from my balcony, and I'll be able to do something that makes me feel good, like meditate, and I'll do something that makes me feel good, like journaling, and eating a nice breakfast, and having a slow start to my day, and maybe getting some work done in the morning. And that feels like a win for me early on in the day, and that carries on throughout the day to help me make better decisions, and then by the time I get to the end of the day, I'll feel like, wow, the day was a good day, the day was a solid day, I want to repeat that tomorrow, and so I'll choose to go to sleep early again, so I can, reinforce that feedback loop. It's all feedback loops. It's very easy for me to make bad decisions and that to lead to more bad decisions with regard to my sleep. And similarly, it's hard to make those first good decisions with regards to my sleep, but when I do, it makes it easier to make better decisions about sleep. I guess y'all might be wondering, am I actually keeping up with this now? Was it all worth it? Yes, it was worth it. Am I keeping up with it? No. I haven't been waking up at sunrise for the past week since that challenge. I've been sleeping earlier and waking up earlier than before, sure, but I haven't been waking up at sunrise, but that's not what matters to me. I think it would be unreasonable to expect me to always be perfect at this habit. Like, I'm always going to sleep at 10 p.m. and I am always going to wake up at 6 a.m. Like, being very militant and strict about that with me, and then punishing myself if I don't meet those arbitrary goals. I think what would be more productive and more useful for my actual day-to-day life is if I have a general attitude that, okay, I want to try to value these and prioritize these things, and I want to try to wake up earlier, and having that be a habit over a long period of time. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. I hope you got some value out of this video. I hope you try waking up at sunrise at least once, like, if not like for a habit thing, then maybe just like as an experiential thing to like see the sunrise, because it's a really beautiful time of day. If you want to watch more about me trying to change my life or better myself or pick up some new habits, you can click on this video over here where I talk about some of the goals I have for 2021. I think I'm doing a pretty good job at some of the goals that I've set up for myself. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.